issue. Okay, let's be serious now. And this serious issue resolved in a relationship, in a marriage, and all I want is for you to be part by, giving advice. I will need your thoughts. I will need your response, contributions, however you call it. I will need you to bring on your advice on today's situation or topic. Now, this segment is actually called Dear Raim on the Nighttime Show, where we treat relationship problems. It doesn't matter what kind of relationship we're talking about. Situations in marriage, situations in different kind of relationship, acquaintanceship, situations in your businessship, mutualship, sexship, all the ships. But this today is the family ship, which is the marriage, of a particular guy who is complaining about something that he can't understand. Now, I'll tell you the story. This is it. A young man actually traveled outside the country to study. Okay? This young man traveled to study outside the country and finally got his resident permit to a point. His resident permit at this particular country, name withheld. Outside the country, precisely in America. Okay? In America, but the city or the state is withheld. Okay? Now, he met a girl, and because he was actually looking for papers, he wanted to have any resident permit because you're a student for a couple of years and stuff like that. Doesn't mean that you are already a citizen. Now, it will be beautiful if you have a wife. Then, for those of you who know how this works, the lore when it comes to this marriage thing and citizenship stuff. Now, he has gotten married to this beautiful lady, or this beautiful girl. However, for 2 years they've been married. Now, the girl or the lady or the wife, however, is saying to him that he wants an open relationship. For those who don't know exactly what open relationship is, I will explain. And I will break it down so you know what that is or what it meant. Open relationship is a type of non-monogamous relationship that involves consent to have sexual or romantic connections with more than one person. There are different forms of open relationship, such as polygamy, polyandry, swinging, polyamory, which have different rules and, of course, expectations. Open relationships require, trust too. Communication and honesty among all the involved parties. Open relationship is not a culture that is, it's not an African culture. I've never seen that in Africa. That relationship, called open relationship, is a westernized kind of culture. It's something they do in America. They do it mostly in America, and they do it in Europe and in other developed countries. So this guy is complaining to me right now. And the issue is, the wife is saying that, oh, he's woman, because in the States, most of them are not even married. They're just couples, just get some people, put in the house, and then do whatever you do as if you were actually married to the person, but you're not. But literally, when I asked the question if they were married, he said yes, for 2 years, or almost 2 years or 2 years. So now the wife is asking for open relationship, or she quits. And the wife is a Nigerian who has been there for a long time, and she's got complete papers. So what might happen if he decide to leave that relationship because he doesn't like what the wife is asking of him? What is going to happen if he quits, or if he says no to the wife, that he doesn't want an open relationship kind of thing in their marriage? The wife says he wants to quit if he doesn't agree. Okay? And he's stuck in the middle. He is asking for help. He says, "Dear Raim, I am in pain. You got to help me. What do I do?" When this comes on the table of the nighttime show, it's time for, it is up to the Voice of the People community to come in and advise on what should this young man do. I know a lot of you have something to say. If you were to be in his position, you will definitely want to do it however you want to do it. You will share with me today. However, he will make sure that he takes one or the other of any advice you're going to bring up today. 1 minute gone past the hour of 10 o'clock right here on Voice of the People, VOP 90.3 FM right here. My name is Raim. You can call me Raim, Terrence, if you cannot say Ryan, because some of you have tongue twisting the name. So again, in case the people are just tuned in, I'm going to keep repeating it in case for those who are just tuned in. I will reiterate it. That you have to bring your advice when the phone lines are open and advise this young man on what he should do. Why am I saying this? The situation on the table is about a young man who traveled out of the country from Nigeria, he went on a study visa and, was schooling out of the country somewhere in a particular city in America, and then met a woman, and they got married. And as they got married, just before 2 years, and now 2 years in the marriage, the woman, his wife, is now asking for an open relationship. That if the man doesn't agree for an open relationship, she will quit the marriage. And the point is, she's the one that have the papers. She's the citizen. And the man doesn't. So he's stuck. He doesn't know what to do. He's asking for the Voice of the People community to come in and help and give advice, because we know that the voice of the people is the voice of God. True though. So let's see how it goes. For those who don't know exactly what open relationship is, open relationship, I'll break it down now in the layman's way. Open relationship means that if I'm in the relationship with you, whether a woman or not, we can agree, we can have this consent, a consent between both of us. We will understand, or agree that we can be having sex with another or have another partner apart from we being a partner. We can also have another a partner outside, engaging them sexually, just like the partner you have as a husband and wife. The woman is asking that he wants to have another partner outside, that she does not believe in staying with just one man. It doesn't work for her. She doesn't believe in polygamy. Well, what do they call that again? She doesn't believe in. Is it? I'm just twisted right now. My head is. I can laugh about this, but it's not a good one. So I'm going to be opening phone lines for you to call in and bring your A game advice and let us know exactly what you think. For those who don't know it, now you know it. Open relationship means, literally, it means that you have a relationship with someone. Maybe you're married to somebody or you're dating someone and you want to have another person outside that you'll be engaging with sex and some other things too. You don't want to have just one person. You want your relationship to be open. And the worst side of it is that most times people who are actually calling for that sometimes do not want the other partner to be part of it. They just want it to be on their end. They want themselves to be free to be doing things outside. I mean, how do you see that? I know it's not part of our culture here, but this is exactly what he went to meet there. So this is his plight. This is his problem. And in case you don't know or you don't understand, I was laying again. For those who understand exactly what I'm talking about, it is time for you to call Ian and let me know what you think. Let me know what is your thought about this. What do you advise this young man? What will you say to him? What will you say to him? I know everybody's not perfect, yeah, but you might have an idea. You might have an idea. If you were to be in his shoes, what will you do? Remember that he's not a citizen. And of course, there are laws that governs such kind of relationship. Like, a particular time when you get married to a citizen of a particular country, there's a particular year that you will stay with a person for you to be able to get your papers completely. And he doesn't have those complete papers. He's not documented. He's not documented yet. He will be documented completely when, at the right time, when he's with his wife and when there's no issue. If the wife decided to say, let me do him bad, he will go start saying nasty things against him. And the law definitely might be against him at the end of the day. So he doesn't want to lose that. So, but he's stalked. How can a woman actually asking for open relationship? And this woman is not purely a white Caucasian woman. It's not purely a white woman. Is a Nigerian American. But yes, she was born there and she was raised there and all of that stuff. I'm asking a question. What happened to our African roots, African decent root that is still following us everywhere? So that's it. So I'm going to take a break. When I come back, I'm going to let you know exactly one more time what we're going to be treating for those who are tuning in and those who are listening already. If you're ready, when I come back, the phone lines will be open. I will flaunt it open, and so you can call in and bring in your advice. I want to hear from you. I want to know exactly what you can tell this young man. What do you think can be the best thing for him to do? Should he quit? Should he say no to the wife? Because the wife say if he says no, he's going to quit. So if that isn't working, is it going to be good? He has got to weigh the options and see what's going to fit him. But right now, the young man is not thinking. From what I understand, he just wants people to speak on this. All right. Okay. So when I come back, we're going to do this. We'll take a little break right now. It's 9 minutes gone past the hour, 10 o'clock. I'll be right back. And when I come back, the show begins proper. Welcome back. All right, so the show starts right now. In case you know exactly what we are talking about, what we are treating is the segment I call Dear Raim, where I get laters from or messages from people all over the world, friends, and of course some people that are friend that knows another friend that knows another friend, and somebody connected to me somehow. So, I mean, the story here of what we will be treating today is a situation that is, that sounds crazy. To your ears, it might sound crazy, but to the way I'm actually speaking about it, it might sound a little bit better. But I guess if somebody actually, trying to explain this kind of stuff, it definitely will be some mad stuff. But this is a situation. A man traveled outside from Nigeria, went to America to study, finally met someone, and got married to the woman. And 2 years they've been living together. I can't tell before they got married, if they were actually on an open relationship. I really can't tell if they were doing that. But the lady came up and said she wants an open relationship in a marriage. If the man says no, if he refuses, for the open relationship, she will quit. And quitting will be that the man might lose everything. Most of our people, when they go over there, they're looking for that paper stuff. They're looking for it to be documented. If you are not documented in the right way, the easiest way is to get married to someone. But I think they just love themselves. So I mean, this is not about a contract. This is about somebody that he met, loves, and stuff like that. Now the woman is coming up to talk about open relationship. Please, that's too heavy for me. Like I reserve my comment, but I just want to hear from you first. Then we know exactly what we do. Voice of the people community, you are the one I'm putting this on your hands right now, because as I usually say, voice of the people is the voice of God. So whatever you say tonight might be useful to him, and he definitely would know what to do at the end of the day. I want to hear all of your contributions. Okay? Open relationship is when someone is dating, married, and wants to have another partner apart from you. He wants to be doing some other person outside. He wants to have another relationship outside. That's open relationship. So he can go, and sometimes it's bad because she will want to do it alone. If you don't want to do it, she'll say, okay, let me do it alone. But open relationship is actually both for the both side. You can go outside, do anything you want to do with any girl and any woman. You can, have, sex with anyone. And then she can also do the same. It's open. Anybody can come and all of that stuff. So, I mean, I wonder, how do people do this? You don't get jealous in seeing someone in Africa, because that is not very possible here. So, I mean, I don't know. So what is your take? Now he's stuck. He has not answered her yet. He has told her that, baby, you need to give me a time for me to think, and I'll let you know. I'm going to give you an answer. This woman doesn't want to have just one man. She wants to have plenty partners outside. She wants to be open to sex from all the different people outside, apart from the husband. Ganga. Small. I'm trying to bring it out so you understand. So this is the issue here. The crazy thing that we call open relationship. Now, the number is 0700-903-903-903. I got a call out. Hello.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening to you.
Victor from Olukpeju.
Victor, let's hear from you. Victor, why is your dog barking like that? Who's it barking at?
No, nobody.
Oh, okay. I thought there were criminals around this place. When the dog is barking like that, you need to check the place. All right, go ahead. Tell me, what advice are you giving to this young man?
Okay, for me, the advice I'll give the young man is that let the young man accept what the lady said.
You should accept it.
Because of the study. And if the guy refuses, bear in mind that the guy, they may deport him back to Nigeria. Because the lady, she don't already get grant for that place. So she know way and out of everything. So she must fight the guy so that the guy can lose the body and deported him back to Nigeria. So for me, let the guy accept. That's my own opinion.
All right. Thank you so much for calling. I love your opinions. Quite concise, simple. Very, very simple. Let's go. 0700-903-903-903. You got to call me and tell me exactly what you think about this situation. I don't know if I should get angry, or I don't know if I shall be laughing. But you never know. You're never going to know exactly what's in my mind. Okay? Akuchinyere is calling. Akuchinyere, welcome on board. Good to have you.
Thank you.
Go
Good
ahead.
evening, sir.
Yes.
How are you?
Good. Go ahead. Hit it.
Yeah. Greetings. I want to say, for the man to ask this question, that means he's confused, not just confused. He don't know what to do. For me, let him accept it.
Let him what?
Let him accept the condition the woman is giving him.
Let him accept.
You know why I say so?
Good. Go ahead.
The reason why I say so, for the fact that he has married the woman, right? He has married the woman.
Mm-hmm.
It's possible for him to also divorce her in future. Yes, today now the woman think because of she's the author of all finisher. Now she can give him a condition. So let him have condition and believe that tomorrow he will also give the woman her own condition, and she will never say no to that. And she will remember her this day. Okay? But let him also have it in his mind that if he's accepting the condition, he will not take her serious. But let him not show it to her. Let him not take the woman serious to be his wife again. But he should not show it to her. Whatever he's doing, until he gets his paper, whatever he's doing, let him not tell her anything for her to know his mind. I repeat, let him not take her serious if he's accepting the condition. Bye for now.
Okay. All right. Now, I'm getting another caller. Hey, Chidera is in the building. Chidera, go ahead. Hit it. You're welcome on board.
Hey,
Chidera, go. Okay.
Good evening.
Good evening to you.
How you doing?
Chidera, I'm good, but Chidera, I'm hungry and I need to eat shawarma. Anybody who's asking how am I doing, I'll be telling you how am I doing. I'm not doing well. In fact, I need shawarma tomorrow. That's what it's been, shawarma and pizza. I need pizza. So could you do that for me so I can get pizza and shawarma together tomorrow? And
is that the only problem?
Yes, that's my problem because I'm not feeling well. I'm not feeling. Chidera, I'm not feeling
problem.
well. I'm not feeling well.
You are going to.
I am
be healed now.
suffering. I am suffering. I am suffering from pediatric and Shawamenic disease syndrome.
Wow. I would like to be like you when I grow up.
Don't deviate, please. You're asking me how am I doing. I said I'm not doing well. I want to eat shawarma, and now you're telling me you want to be like me.
That one is a small case. You want to go? It's called ofen kupu. It's called just like I don't know. Maybe you understand what I said.
I don't.
You don't, but you're laughing.
No, it sounds funny. Ofe what? Ofen kupu.
Ofen kupu. Yes.
All right, Chidera, let's get to the business. Come on, let's do it.
Okay. Good evening to everybody.
Yeah.
Our loyal listeners, the kings and queens of Voice of the People. Now you have a voice. I can hear Akuchine's voice. I'm saying good evening to her and to other listeners. Yes. Good evening to everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, good everything.
It's okay. Good everything. I'm going to talk.
Depending on your location, where you are.
Thank you. Welcome.
Back to the matter. Let me check matter now.
Please do. And make sure that your time has gone a little bit so you make it short. When you the greets all the time.
You see me and you for this show. You see me and you for this show.
Yeah.
Don't worry. If you don't choke me, I go choke you.
You choke me. Chidera, you choke me. Okay, let me choke you first now. Let me just yank you off now and let's see how it is. let me choke you as you want to choke me.
Okay, choke me. Okay.
Hey, Jehovah.
Okay, no problem. Now me and you.
Can't do anything.
Don't worry.
Can't do anything.
I can't do anything.
Can't do anything.
Okay. No problem.
Can't do anything.
Back to the matter.
Okay.
Mr. Ryan, my own take is that, marriage is not a do or die affair. You understand? So I don't see the reason why you be married and be telling me that you want what are they calling it? Open relationship. Who does that? For what?
They do it a lot now. That's what's raining now. That's what's raining.
Raining for where?
That's what's raining. That's what's raining in the world now. This open relationship is raining now.
Well,
if I get married to you now, like you now that have plenty husbands, It's open relationship. You're practicing open relationship now.
Okay, if you,
That's open
you want to
relationship.
come and marry me.
No. You already have 10 husbands, plenty in VOP. Yeah?
Okay,
That's- you're practicing-
Did I tell you that I'm in open relationship? I don't open marriage.
It's the same thing. Open marriage or
Oh.
open relationship is the same thing.
It's not the same thing though.
Ah.
For me, marriage is not a do or die affair.
Mm.
Understand? If it didn't work out for you, you take a walk, my bro. Understand? Because it's not a do or die affair. If you know that you cannot condone with it, if you know that you are not okay with that, and she's not ready to, amend it, I don't see any reason why you should, accept what will choke you. Understand? What you know you cannot take. It's better, you take a quit. It's better you take a quit because marriage is not a do or die affair. And you can't be giving your partner unnecessary, condition. No, now it's not possible. You can't be giving your partner unnecessary or no. If you are married, you are married. Because for me, I don't see the reason why you do that. Because
Chidera,
maybe you're not even ready to marry yourself. I'm hearing you. What do you want to say?
those ladies outside the country don't think like you. They don't think like the way some of us think. Open relationship is something that they're doing now. So, I mean, she's asking for open relationship. And if the man doesn't want, he can quit. So which advice are you giving to the man now? Because he's the one who's
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If you know that you can, because if you start it, you don't start and be that too. You can just stay one day. You see a man. She will carry a man and come to your matrimonial bed or matrimonial, and you can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. So if you know that you don't want that, it's better for you to wash your hands off. For me, marriage is not a do or die affair. If you know what for you, know what for you. You can still find someone that can, be with you. So for me, I think that is not the right person for him. So now, earlier the better. Because if you don't start and be that. So don't. If you know you're not okay with that, you cannot, do it. Earlier the better. But if you know that you can accept any sort of nonsense, you can go ahead and accept the offer. But if you know that you cannot do that, man of your word, bro, you have to take a walk or take a quit though. So that's my own tip there.
all right.
Because marriage no be by force, say you must marry him. Man.
Okay.
So marriage no be by force by fire. So you cannot Mr. Ryan.
Yeah. Okay, are we finished now? Are you done? So
Okay, so that's my own take.
Okay, that's your own take. All right. Now, thank you so much.
Marriage is not by force.
Thank you.
It's not a good affairs. That's it. And I don't see the reason why she'll be given that kind of, order or something like that. Probably she's not ready to settle down. That's just it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling in. I appreciate that. Chidera. Okay. 0700-903-903-903 is the number. If you want to reach me on WhatsApp, the WhatsApp line is 0700-903-903-9. Okay, so what are you advising this young man who the wife is actually calling out and saying, look, you need to understand that I do not get along with monogamy. I am not a monogamous person. I can't stay with one person. And I've got to do the polygamy stuff where I can also get along with another person out there. Open relationship. That's it. So, I mean, I've got Faulkner calling from New York, United States, and he's got better. I mean, he's going to be my guest today because I'm going to be asking him a lot of questions. Faulkner, you're welcome. Glad to have you. Another person out there. Open.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening to you. Ah, it's lagging. I can see that. I can hear my voice over.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Sorry. I had to be sure, like, if I'm actually connected or not.
Yes, you are.
What's up?
I'm good,
Good evening, everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, what's up?
You're welcome on board.
Like I told you, man, so your topic today is crazy, but it's an easy fix.
Okay.
I think before we even jump into it, like, let's just try to speculate.
Okay.
So for those that doesn't understand how everything works outside Nigeria, so there are two ways to this. This is a marriage, so we're actually speculating right now.
Okay.
This is a marriage. It's probably based on contract, and the guy intends to get his documentation.
Exactly.
So along the line, let's say that everything works well. So now the person that he's married to wants open relationship. To me, I think it should just let it flow, because at this point, right, you know how things around here goes.
Exactly.
Around here, he has a lot to lose. I don't think people understood what exactly
I know
you were talking about.
Yes,
he has a lot to lose.
Mm-hmm.
A lot to lose. Number one, we're not sure probably he has kids or not.
Mm-mm.
So he has child support that automatically is gonna have to pay for that. That's
Exactly.
number one. Number two, if they both have housing or cars, other things involved, properties, it's definitely going to be probably 50-50 or 60-40.
Exactly.
So he has a lot to lose. So this is not Lagos that people think that, if you're not ready for marriage. No, this is a different ball game. We're talking about a system around here.
Exactly.
He has a lot to lose. A lot to lose. So if I was he just needs to cool down, just cool down, relax, calm down, let everything boils down to yourself. Say you're okay, everything goes fine. He can go on vacation. He jumped into the marriage, and that's why you see, Ryan, sometimes, man. That's why it's always good to marry for love. Don't marry for certain things, man. Even though if you're going into certain things, man, make sure that you have every contract signed very well. But I guess probably I would say maybe I'm like a 96%. The person we are talking about is not married to a Nigerian person. It may probably be somebody else and from another culture.
Yeah.
So if the person is actually a Nigerian person, I'll be surprised.
Yeah. She is Nigerian, but she was born and brought up there, and she doesn't even want to have anything to do with us like Africans. She's always rolling out with white Caucasians and stuff like that. I don't know.
Man, enjoy, man. I'll tell you later. Just enjoy the marriage. You have a lot to lose. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Only if the person is ready to pay all those for whatever. Pay the price.
Pay the price. Okay.
If you're ready to pay that price, you're okay to just undissolve the marriage. But if you're not okay to pay that price, and for people listening, we're not talking about 1 million naira, right? You know what I'm talking about.
I do.
This is way bigger than that.
Yeah, true though.
Bigger than that. So that's what it is, man.
No, fuck no. I want to ask you a question because I'm also very skeptical about some things. I'm also trying to pinch myself. Now, listen, this guy, from what I'm actually seeing, is like he truly is there's some, I don't know, shall I say infatuated or somehow loving this girl for some kind of reason, because I don't see the reason that he's complaining that he's stuck already. Like, what is he going to do? Like, do you love this kind of person? Like, will tell you that he wants an open relationship. He wants to be having an affair with other people out there, not only you. I mean, I don't get it. Like, is it that he's falling for her or already been falling in love already? Because I want you to explain this. Let's speculate now.
Okay, let's speculate. So I'm going to point a finger right now. You see, I said this before sometime. You see, Nigeria is the only country that they will meet somebody today and they'll tell it by tomorrow they are in love with somebody. So
Man.
people can do that in Nigeria. You see, when you're born and raised in America or any part of the world or of this Western world,
Yeah.
it's a different ball game.
Word.
All those things doesn't work around here.
Word.
So the person just moved out here and you already fell in love within. So here's the question: how can you fall in love when you are actually into something that just started within less than 2 years?
That's
and
what's
you
up with
never
some people.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
It's actually it might make sense for some people because some people are not. They are not like some people tell you they fall in love and immediately they actually catch up their eyes with you. Now look, it might be that sex is so good. It might be that sex is so good that it's crazy now that, maybe because that's the best thing that the girl is actually giving him. I don't know. Some people get confused when the sex is good.
Yeah, it got confused to the point that you see, if you are not raised within North America and other part of this world, you are not understood what I'm talking about.
Word.
You have to understand how to play the game. It's a player's move. The girl had a nice player move on the guy, and the dude came from another country. He saw something that was different. Probably the girl gave him a nice, good brain or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
He was having the best time of his life, things that he has never done in his life. He's having good stuff. So my dude just fell in love right there.
Exactly.
He enjoyed it, man. My dude fell in love. But he wasn't realizing that the person that's why you don't snuff what you sell. And that's exactly what he just did to himself. He actually shot himself in the leg. I mean, shot him in his leg, man. Like, sir, the guy just have to, just enjoy, go on a nice vacation. Don't even sweat it. Don't even sweat it. And this is not even about praying about anything. This is not about prayer anymore. This is about business right now.
Who's going to talk about that? Anybody who say that was going to be shooting himself on the leg, the kneecap. Why anybody coming on? Anyone coming on right now to let me know that you got to pray about this. That person obviously doesn't know exactly what's going on. They definitely will have to shoot themselves on the kneecap.
Absolutely, they don't understand, man. They don't understand. You have to understand the ball game. What happens outside Nigeria? It's different from what happens in Nigeria. So there are so many laws that binds people around the year, whereby anything you do, any step you take, even marriages, relationship, all those things play factors. So you have to understand all those things. I don't think the guy does not understood anything about the system in where
exactly.
He is. He doesn't understand how that system works. You can fall in love with somebody.
Yeah.
You also have to understand the system of the game.
Okay, let me ask you that because you're already giving export to everyone, so I guess that everybody will understand exactly what we're talking about. Now, before I start taking calls, I want to ask you a last question. Now, this about Jada Pinkett and Will Smith. You know that it's an open relationship they've got. How is it going? We need to ask Will Smith or we need to ask Chris Rock. You can see right there. To me, I think that any woman that goes out there to even talk shit about you that she was having an affair and you still want to fight for that same woman. Of course.
You gotta be. I don't want to use the other word, man. You have to be insane. You can see Will Smith actually shot himself in the leg.
Yeah, true though.
Do you know how many things he lost? He lost his award. He lost so many things. He lost his friends, people that he was close to. So he basically lose a lot.
So I know
So those ones like
okay.
those ones are just different though. Their mind. So I think Will Smith is confused. I know they had a relationship, but along the line something must have happened, and that love it's not there anymore. So to the point that your woman is now disrespecting you. Remember this lady Monique?
Yeah.
The lady from the I forgot our last name.
I know
the one
Monique.
from the you know what I'm talking about.
Monique is a comedian.
She had a yeah. She had an open relationship also. Some people it works out for them. Reasons that they don't have the culture that we have in Africa.
Exactly.
They don't have it. So for Americans, Europeans, all these things. Okay, I'll just say mostly all these things are very common in America.
Exactly.
It's not that common in other countries.
In other
like
country
that.
like that,
So
yes.
Yeah, so over here it's common and people are okay with it. For people that grew up in the system, that went to school over here, you have to know how the system works around here. When you go to the clubs every single day, like people like even all these new folks coming to America now, they don't understand how the system works. If you never went to high school around here, I went to high school over here, I went to college over here, so I know how all the system works, man. When you roll with all those freaking Caribbeans, all these boys from Brooklyn, or East New York boys,
Yeah.
they are different people, they are different mentality. It's not just it's a different ball game like what we
Exactly.
think about in Nigeria. It's different mentality entirely.
Word.
So you have to know how all the system works, and once you understood, trust me, it's easy to walk around all those things. But for that dude, he doesn't understand the system. He came in, he thought it was like everything was so sweet. He was getting like a good brain, just like Lil Wayne said, But this is the wrong brain right now.
Oh man, it's okay. You've actually put us through. Thank you so much, Faulkner.
You're welcome.
I guess you're gonna have a good listen because I want to open the lines for others. Let him call in.
Yes,
I want to hear
please.
from them.
Let him call in, please, man. Please let him call. I took that time. I'm sorry. I took your time.
No,
I'm so
you're
sorry.
my guest, brother. You are my guest. You're my guest. You definitely have talked and opened the way for others to understand what we're talking about. Yeah, we're learning, okay, and others are actually learning.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome.
Okay. It's like I'm going to be telling people that my birthday is going to be coming today. Like I actually wanted to talk about it on Friday, but we're going to talk about my birthday, and then you owe me a lot. I'm talking about everyone who's listening, the community, a voice of the people. All right. So now let's go back to what we were talking about. I know Faulkner all the way from New York. He had explained some of the stuff. Now I don't usually like to open up like that, because I just want you to come, and if you understand, speak. If you don't, I'll definitely go and explain later. If you catch it, if you don't catch it, okay, that's yours. And then what is very important for me to explain and, to make you understand, I will definitely give you that information and all of that stuff. So, but I just wanted you to call in and be part of it. What are you advised? Let me hear from your own perspective. Let me hear. What's your overview about the situation that this young man is going through? What is your overview? So I know a lot of you have something to say. So let's go. 0700 903 903 903. Is well. All right. It's so well. Now, I'm actually I'm getting a lot of vibes, and I'm not very, very, comfortable with some of the vibes that I'm getting, but it's natural for people to think different. Of course, Nigeria is not America, so people have different perspective. They have different ways of doing things, and even if you call in, I know you're definitely going to tell me something what you think. I mean, I just want to know your heart. I want to know exactly what you think. So it doesn't matter if it does not blend or if it does blend. Every opinion or advice that you're going to bring on definitely count for me. 0700 903 903 903. 0700 903 903 That actually is for the WhatsApp line, and the direct line is 0700 903 903 903. Okay. So if you, for example, you know, all these things are creeping, definitely is going to creeping in Nigeria someday. I know it's gonna creeping, and then you will see your wives, your girlfriends telling you, oh, they need an open relationship. How are you gonna react? How are you gonna react to that? Okay. How you gonna react to that? If you were to be in this guy's shoes, what are you gonna do? I don't want to toe the line of Faulkner because he had already opened up everything. I would have loved him to talk later, but he has opened up everything, and now you have the idea. I just wanted some people to just calling and tell me what they think. Hello? Wow. Can you turn down the volume? Oh my God.
I've off the volume. Yes,
you almost blow my ears off. Okay, let's go.
I'm sorry.
What's your name, man?
Actually, I'm Kachi. This is my first time calling.
Oh, Kachi, calling from where?
From Oshodi, Lagos.
All right, Kachi, I want to bless you with a bell. Since you want to blow my ears, I want you to bring your head. Let me knock your akbako small.
Actually, something actually happened to a friend of mine that lives in the US.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, we are off the same team, and he traveled out. He couldn't make the team over there. He happened to engage in this contract marriage. After the contract, he fell in love with the girl. Then the girl gave birth to a boy and a girl for him. Hello?
Yeah, I'm listening. Go ahead.
So, after a while, the girl said that they don't want to engage in open marriage. So, what do you mean by that? He said that he's no longer comfortable with him the way he used to be. So, what did the guy brought back his down to Nigeria here. They stayed up to 6 months here.
In Nigeria?
He went back. In Nigeria? Yes. He brought the 2 kids down to Nigeria here. Those kids, they stay with him here up to 6 months. And they love Nigeria. They went back. Then the guy filed the divorce letter. After filing, after everything, then they said they should separate. After they separated, what happened that the children of the guy said, well, children, as I'm telling you now, the children they are not no longer stay with their mother, they stay with their father, and the guys are not going to marry anybody again till they die. Because that sometimes when our guys go over there, they easily fall in love.
They easily fall in love?
Yes, they easily fall in love. Just because they are looking for something, and when they got that something, they believe that there's nowhere else to go. They want to remain with that person. Instead of them taking a walk, move out, they will see a better person that really loves them. But they would like to stay where they are because they are getting something from that place. That's just it, my brother.
Hi. He's okay. Thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate it.
Okay.
That was a wow. I need to take a breather. Okay, so he said one of the problems they have is that when some Nigerians go over there for whatever they're going for, they easily fall in love. That's what he said. And all the situation. Look at what's going on. Look at what's just going on. I hope the Faulkner is listening. You heard that. You heard what the guy said that happened. This actually happened to the friend, and But come on. After he divorced the lady, he could decide to, get married to somebody else if he wants to. It's not the end of his life. He can't be saying that he doesn't want to get married again. Some of us will get married again. Okay, so I mean, this is one of the reasons you have some of us come over here to look for and get married and go there. And then when you do it, when this one you get married here now and take them there too, they'll also give you bege, they give you shit, they give you were on that side. The ones you even marry and take there who give you bege. I told you about a situation that happened here on the show where a friend of mine is a popular comedian, very popular. Okay. I don't want to start, talking deep. But the popular took his wife we talked about that here. Took his wife to the UK. And when they were supposed to come back, the wife refused. Saying he's not coming back. He wants to enjoy. So things like this happen. Hello, 0700-903-903-903. What is your advice for the young man who his so-called wife is saying that she wants an open relationship? An open relationship is, she wants to be frolicking with other people, want to be doing things with other people, and the worst one is that sometimes they want to be the one to do it. They might tell you you're not good enough to do it. Don't worry. Let it be open on my own side. Let it be open on my own side. Yeah. So, what is your advice? I want to get a different angle for some of you. Look at what the last caller just talked about. Is that this is happening, and this actually happened to his friend. Okay. In case you're looking for something, as Faulkner would say, since he's looking for something, he's just got to hang in there. He's got to hang in there and finish what he started. Okay? 0700-903-903-903. All right. Okay. So why do some people love an open relationship? Literally, for me, I think I see that thing as, just hold on, I'm gonna pick your calls. Literally, I think some people just can't stand the fact that they're actually with one person. And I know that some of our girls are actually behaving that way now. It's not really a thing, but some of our girls are behaving that way. I know that cannot be acceptable here in Africa, but it's creeping in a different way. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening to you. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Okay. I lost that call. You can call back if you want to. So, as I was saying, the open relationship. Are you going through that right now? Are you in any open relationship right now? Have you heard of it? Do you have any experience? Or do you have somebody who is into such? What do you think about this situation of this guy in the fix? Hello, what's your name? Where are you calling from? Hello? Okay. We're having an issue We're having issues on the lines, but keep it coming. The question is, what is your advice for a guy whose wife is saying that she wants an open relationship? She wants to be having an affair with another person or with even multiple people out there, that you are not the only person that will be in her life. Okay? She does not believe in monogamy. She believes, there's a whole lot of story that's connected to this. I just actually wanted to read some to some of you so you understand exactly what we're talking about. There's been a lot of craziness. How do you see search? For those who are here, I want to hear from you. How do you see search? Open relationship. Hello. Hello. Oh. Okay. All right. So when you're ready, just make sure you call, because if you're actually calling me, you must speak. If you're having an issue with a network problem, maybe you can go to a better place where you can have a good signal and then we can talk. Okay. Let's talk. Come on. Hello. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Hello? Okay. I'm having connection problem. Let's see if I can fix this. Yeah, hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening to you. What's your name, please?
My name is Kevin from Facebook.
Kelvin, right?
Facebook.
From Facebook.
Yeah.
All right, Kevin, shoot.
Are you Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm
Hello?
listening. I'm listening to you. Go ahead. Okay. All right. I guess maybe he didn't understand what we're talking about. All right. Let me break it down again. Okay. Let me break it down. Just hold on. I'll pick your calls. The trouble tonight that we're talking about is a story of a man who was here in Nigeria and then he traveled to study outside the country in America. Then I believe he fell in love with this lady, and they got married. Okay? I'm just putting it in a very simple context so you understand exactly where I'm driving at. So he got married to this lady in there. That is a citizen. He's not a citizen. Of course, obviously, everybody's looking for to be documented. Okay? So that is attached. Now, the woman is saying she wants an open relationship. Open relationship. Open relationship. That's what the woman wants from him. It wants, for the guy to say, yes, let's get along with this open relationship thing. And then, you're free to do whatever you want to do. But then I'll let you know exactly in case you don't know what this is. Open relationship is a type of non-monogamous relationship that involves consent to have sexual or romantic connections with more than one person. And of course, there are different forms of open relationships, such as polygamy, polyandry, swinging, polyamory, and all of that stuff, which have different rules and expectations. Okay? So literally the woman is saying that she wants to be having an affair outside. She does not want to have the man as the only person in her life. She wants to be doing things outside. She wants that consent from the man. And if the man doesn't say, go ahead, she will quit that relationship or that marriage, whatever. And we all know that if this man quits this stuff, it will affect him because he's looking for to be documented, if you understand. What is your advice for this man? Hello, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hello. Hello, Ryan.
Yeah.
Good evening, man.
Good evening to you.
Okay, this is Leonardo calling from Ogun State.
Leonardo calling from Ogun State.
Yes,
That's
my
nice.
name is Leonardo. I'm calling from Ogun State. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice to meet you, man.
Good. All right. Let's go.
Okay. Well, this is what I'll say on the matter. You know, the guy should just actually, roll with the open relationship thing and get his paper and walk away. Because if the lady quits the relationship, this guy's gonna lose a lot. Honestly,
Okay.
the guy's literally going to lose a lot.
Okay.
So for the guy to be on the safer side, I think just getting along with the open relationship thing until the guy gets his paper would be advisable. Honestly, the guy made a terrible mistake by falling in love with the lady. Yeah. Well. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
But now that things are about to go south, the guy should just, put his elbow down, relax, get along with an open relationship, and get his paper correct and complete, and walk away. That's all.
But that's a good advice. But how does it feel? How does it feel to somebody, even though you can actually get another girl, like he's not an ugly guy, he can actually get another girl, even though that we all know that he's also looking forward to be documented. How does it feel if you were to be in his shoes and you're seeing this lady of yours doing things for another man and you're actually seeing that? How does it feel?
Well, of course, every man would definitely feel bad. Of course, I would definitely feel bad, trust me. I will feel bad, but
and it's
in
not
situations like this.
okay.
But trust me, in situations like this, love is completely out of the window, and there is nothing we can do to bring it back.
Okay. All right.
Love is completely out of the window. The only thing that matters now is the guy's paper, the guy's, pay over there.
All
You
right.
understand? So, is the guy going to pick love over his pay, or is going to pick his pay over love? So if I were the guy, if I was in the guy's shoe, trust me, I'm just going to, put down my elbows and get along with the, whatever open relationship the lady's demanding for till I get my paper and then walk away peacefully.
All right.
Because it's very, very obvious right now that the lady doesn't love the guy and doesn't really, doesn't give a shit about what is going to happen to the guy. Because if the lady quits the relationship, trust me, even if the lady is not after what the guy is worth for, trust me, the law of the country would definitely bring it to her. Easy peasy.
Easy
You understand
peasy.
what I'm saying, right?
I do, of course.
So that's it. So my advice to the guy is, hey man, put your elbows down, get along with the open relationship, and get your paper complete and walk away. All right. Nice to meet you, Mr. Ryan. It's Leonardo again. God bless you.
Leonardo from Ogun State. Nice. Thank you for your contributions. I like that advice you've given so far. It's no actually far-fetched connected to what my man from New York. Okay. For those of you who are in the United States now, you must get along with Donald Trump because he's coming. I had a serious issue with one of my friends, one of the best voices in this country, and I'm not going to mention her name because of that particular year when everybody's talking about Donald Trump, blah 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 blah, and I said, man, this guy is a good guy, and my friend blocked me off from Instagram and made me lick my toes like. But it was okay. So I just want to announce to you, the man is coming. The man is coming. So you will deal with Donald Trump very soon. All right, back to what we're talking about. 0700 903 903 903. I want to hear from you. What are you talking about? What is your take on this situation? Now, in general, open relationship is actually considered a form of ethical non-monogamy, where both partners agree to have sexual relations with others in a consensual agreement, consensual and ethical manner. However, the success of an open relationship depends on clear communication, boundaries, and of course, expectation. It is important to understand why you want an open relationship before starting one. And if the person that you are actually asking for agree, fine, no problem. I bet you some Nigerians who fall in love like this guy, that's why that's exactly why he got stuck. He got stuck right now. And the reason why we're actually talking about this here and trying to look for advice is because the dude is just falling in love. He is just falling in love. All right, I got another man. This one is coming from Europe, and this is my man, Mr. Sonny. Hello, and welcome on board, Mr. Sonny.
Yeah, but what's up? How you doing?
I'm good. I know you're gonna come on board today. Welcome.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are talking a very good and important topic.
Okay.
By the way, we are looking forward for your birthday.
My birthday. Okay, fine. My birthday is on the 7th of next month, February. I'm a February bun. Shout out to Faulkner, who's on the 4th, and everyone who's February. Are you a February bun, Sonny?
No. I'm September, bro.
September. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
it's okay. We're gonna do it with you, bro.
Exactly.
We got your back.
You got my back.
Yes.
Thank you. That's why I love you, Sonny, because I know.
Have you thought about making an impact in people, vulnerable people around you?
Yes.
That we can be able to support.
Yes.
We can support.
Definitely.
Yes. Okay.
Wait, I want to give a freebies. I want to give a freebies, and I also want to give and support people who doesn't have. Okay, so we're gonna do that usually.
We'll talk about that. No problem.
All right.
Yeah. Concerning what you're talking about, a husband and wife, they are the same. They are one. And if anyone trying to back out or trying to hurt the other party feelings, it will not. It doesn't look good.
Okay.
It doesn't, because it has to do with emotional and love, caring, and the rest of it, because you have made up your mind that I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with this person, and he or she is my partner, and I have to stick with him. Eventually, if any of them divide from the I'm gonna see it as a betrayal. No amount of love for the fact that you have made up your mind that I am going to stay with this person, and no circumstances can able to make you to tell your partner that I'm going to have an open relationship. It doesn't sound good to me.
Okay.
Because I feel like, this is like a betrayal. He doesn't appreciate me. He doesn't you want me, you pretend to love me, but you don't love me.
Okay.
Because it has to do with emotional, like I said.
Okay.
So whoever is trying to do that kind of thing has to have a rethink. You have to rethink. You have to think.
Okay.
How am I going to, how my partner, my spouse is going to feel about my decision? It's not just your own decision alone.
Mm-hmm.
You have to consider
him,
your partner.
Okay.
Yes. Because if eventually the man traveled to study and he find her lover over there, and along the line, the lady said, I'm going to, make an open relationship. That means that there is no love from the beginning, from the onset. Because if if for example, if we are doing a kind of courtship, friendship, it will be a very different a case entirely, because this is not it's not like not much commitment attached to the relationship. It's just like a boyfriend and girlfriend.
Okay.
And that it has limits.
Okay.
But when it comes to marriage, you have there is a covenant between marriage that has the covenant that covers the marriage.
Okay.
Which you cannot toy with. You cannot just toy with anyhow.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be more careful in everything you do, because you in the face of God, you people are become one. So whatever we do, we have to be more careful.
Okay.
When it has to something that has to do with marriage, we need to respect the marriage, the union. If you are done you want to break out, no offense, you have to have a very good mature discussion with your partner, and show him reasons why you want to back out and the rest of it. Then life goes on.
Yeah.
Instead of breaking someone's heart, hurting someone's feelings, some people cannot withstand pressure.
Exactly.
Yeah, so there is something you can do. You might end up killing someone. It's not just
true,
when you
though.
bring a gun and shoot somebody
Very
that
true.
you have committed murder.
Very
Even
true.
your word, your actions can bring someone down. So that is how I see the angle of what you talked about.
Okay. All right, Sonny. Let me ask you a question now. Most of the time, it's because that some of our brothers actually are looking for an opportunity to get documented, and then when they see someone who they feel they can get along with, who they can get documented through, most of the time is all the wrong set of people. Obviously, I believe what you said, that there's no law from the beginning. Yes, I know about that. But how is he going to do right now? Does he, should he leave, or should he quit with her, or should he just continue and then get all that he wants? And then obviously this is not a clean one. Then maybe get married afterward. What do you think? Should he quit? Should he say no to her, or should he continue?
Well, in that case, for the fact you have married, in Western world, it has to do with documented. And if you want to quit or want to file a divorce, it will take, at least to the best of my knowledge, it will take like 6 months before some cases take 1 year, before they seal up the divorce papers, so everybody would now go in their separate way. But when it comes to this kind of the woman in question felt that, okay, I'm the one trying to assist this man.
Exactly.
Because I believe there is many ways, many opportunities. You cannot, if the man really know, because someone like me I can't cope with that kind of.
Exactly.
It's not cool for me.
Good.
It's not cool for me. But it might be cool for some other people.
Good.
I'm just saying. I'm just putting myself in the shoe of the young man in case if such kind of thing happens to me, because I know that I cannot cope with living with someone inside, in the same roof, and the person will just say, I am open for a relationship. Then, in other words, I can able to, have affairs with someone else, and after that, you come back to me again, and we slept in the
same place.
In the same bed.
Yeah,
I cannot hold it.
True.
So what I have to do is I have to discuss. I have to sit her down. What exactly do you want? Is it what you want? Are you sure about this? Then I can walk away.
Okay.
I can walk away. Yeah, I can walk away in the sense that I can able to find someone that take me for who I am.
Okay.
Yeah, because I believe when this door closes, another doors will open. And even if you are, for the fact that you have married, they cannot just take you back to your place, back to your country.
Mm-hmm.
It must take a procedure.
Yes.
It's a process.
Of course.
Which can take so much long.
Of course.
It can take a year, 2, 3 years. Before then, you can able to find someone that take you for who you are.
Of course.
So that is how I see it. And again, some ladies, maybe they will felt, okay, I got the document, I got the paper, I got everything. But they have forgotten that maybe they are not even the citizen of the country. Maybe they just, they travel the way all of us traveled, and eventually they are much opportune to have something like document, And once a fellow, for the fact that they have seen a black man and their fellow black man, and they felt, okay, I am going to treat him anyhow, like I want. I'm going to say whatever I say stands. And they cannot even they can't dare
to do anything. Yeah.
To another color, because we don't respect ourselves. We black people, we don't respect ourselves.
Okay.
I don't know why we are the kind of a genetic problem. Because you will see, just take for instance, we are working in the same field, we are doing the same thing, and you give people even another, even Pakistan, all this kind of, because they have a kind of, when you see your own fellow Nigerian, not just a Nigeria, in fact, when you see your own fellow African, maybe Ghana, Cameroon, Ivory Coast, the rest, African country, when you see a black, the same black with you, your attitude will change towards that person. You will not be so nice with that person. I have seen this countless times.
Oh, yeah, true.
Very true. Some of the attitude they are playing to our brothers and sisters here, they can't do it to other nationalities.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I believe that lady in question, if she's not a citizen of that country, but she's just maybe a citizen by merit, or citizen by by merit. In fact, it's not even by birth. And you just you come across your brother, and you guys have feelings for each other, to the point they get married. Suddenly you now say, because you felt that, okay, I'm the one giving him document and the rest of it. Apart from document, there is still life.
Exactly.
That is something they fail to understand.
Exactly. Okay.
So somebody like me cannot withstand
that
kind of pressure.
I get a lot of people wouldn't withstand that. A lot of people definitely.
I cannot. Let me tell you something. When I met my wife over here, we talked. She's a I live here in Sweden, and she's a nurse in Finland, the country.
Okay.
She when she came to visit me the first time, the second time, she saw what she saw. That she saw the potential, she saw the kind of person I am. I said, "What? I can't let this man go."
For real.
She moved in with me. Seriously.
For real.
She moved in with me. She moved, despite that she's white, and she moved.
Oh, she's white. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. She's a Finnish citizen.
Okay. Okay.
So she abandoned her job in Finland and came here, and she got a job here, and we are living together. We are living in peace. So, but if she has to be she has to be a black lady, she'll be looking me like a black man.
Exactly.
Without respect.
I mean, I must thank God that your wifey is a different person altogether. Yeah, because some some white Caucasians are something else. I mean, I don't want to talk about that, but
I know some of them, but they still have the good ones among them.
Exactly.
And the ones that knows what they want.
Word. Word.
Yeah.
Sonny, I must thank you. I must thank you so much for having a conversation with you tonight. I know you don't come on board every time, but when you come once is once.
Yeah, no problem. I will be coming. You know how everything look like.
I know.
Actually, this is the only time I normally have time to call.
Okay.
But I will be trying my best.
No problem. Thank you so much.
I will be trying. You're welcome.
All right. Talk to you soon. Okay. All right, Sonny, right there from Sweden. He is shook his mouth to talk about the situation, and I think I'm getting a lot of calls. So let's go straight to the main line. Hello, what's your name?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Good evening. What's your name?
Yeah, Mr. Patrick from Afoluku.
Oh, Mr. Patrick, my friend Patrick. Good evening to you.
Yeah. Good evening. I had an open relationship.
You?
Hello?
You had an open relationship?
Yeah. I said, to me, that is very dangerous.
Oh, okay.
It's very dangerous. I don't know why some people would stand for such. Has it harmed anyone?
No, wait, hold on. Let me understand what you're saying. Come again. You say you.
I said to me. Okay.
You said you.
I said to me.
To you,
yeah,
is a bad is dangerous.
It's dangerous. I then ask you: has it harmed anyone?
Of course, of course, there's a negative. Are you listening to me? There's a negative side.
Yeah.
There's a negative side in that. There's also a positive side in it. It depends on the people doing it. I mean, it's just like you saying here in Nigeria that you have a girlfriend who also have another boyfriend, who also another boyfriend, who the boyfriend who will have boyfriends and other boyfriends. I mean girlfriends, and you understand. It's as simple as that. If you agree to that kind of stuff, then both of you can live your life well if you want to. But some people can't stand it. So I mean, it has negative side of it, and it also have the positive side of it.
Yeah, I understand. But which one do you think that outweighs the other, the negative or the positive?
I don't know. I'm actually the one asking the question here. I want you to talk. I want you to be the one to talk, and not me saying, because I know I'm neutral here now. So you can tell me what you think about it. What's your take?
I think that the negative outweigh the positive. That makes it dangerous.
How?
To me.
How? Tell me, explain.
Okay. You see, this relationship, as far as it concerns sex, is powerful. Any relationship that concerns sex is so powerful, because while having that sex, many people do reveal certain things to each other. It's one of the influence of sex. There must be a level of emotional attachment. You can equally call it again covenant. Anything about sex is covenant. So you can't have such with someone and go out to have it with another. Before you know it, naturally, each and every one of you will be carrying the other person's private thing to someone else. Which, if any one of them react for that, it will also pose that danger that I'm talking about. I don't know why people practice it in the first place. But if it does not involve sex, it will be like, say, we just relate casually, either because of business or because I like the way you talk, because I like the way your level of education. Each time I'm with you, I gain something from you, something like that. But as far as it concerns sex, to me, it's very, very dangerous. That's what I'm trying to relate.
But what you're talking about, that it's dangerous, a lot of people are doing it. A lot of people are doing it. Some people are doing it, and some people enjoy it. Because naturally, the difference between open relationship is when they are telling it's a consensual thing. You need is a consent stuff. Like your partner is telling you that this is what I love, this is what I want to do. Well, let's do it. You understand? It's different from the ones that they'll be hiding and be doing it, but they'll be doing it anyway.
Yeah.
You understand? You have a girlfriend or you have a wife and she's hiding and she's playing away, and then before you know, she's pregnant. You think you're the one who's getting her pregnant, and they have children for you by another man. It's worse than this one. This one is even a little bit, is even better, Seth. You know, just say yes. If you don't say yes, then we'll know how we'll do it. If it's not something you agree with me, fine, no problem. We can quit. Let me look for another person, and then the one that you'll be hiding. So, I mean, that's just a different stuff there. I mean, I appreciate the fact that you're calling to tell me this. I appreciate it. Mr. Patrick, right?
Okay, let me just say something little now.
Go ahead.
If for instance now, someone go outside and get a pregnancy, coming to the very man he's with and telling him that he's the one responsible, is it not part of the negativity we are talking about?
Of course.
He goes out to the other person and got pregnant, and definitely he will tell lies. She will tell lies, only to make sure he drop it to the very person he's more closer to. So, and the man can equally do such. If he go out there and bring a child in, telling the very lady that he's sorry that it happened this way, it happened that way. And you know that every woman or most women forbid it. It's part of the danger. So we can't just practice what we know that if the negative side starts coming, that we will complain. That is why I say, to me, it's very dangerous. I can't even try to practice it.
To you, okay.
I can't try it. For me.
To you. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for calling. Hello?
Hello?
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you, Donald. Mark Donald, turn down the volume on that set of yours or the device you're using.
Put it down. Pardon me, my brother. I just skipped my mind for the first minute.
Yeah, it used to skip.
Second, not minute.
Okay, it does skip to a lot of people, their minds and stuff. And I keep.
Some guys who are talking, they don't want to stop. That's what causes it. You would think they have stopped talking, they will still continue. Okay, thank you. I'll come next time. Smarter will continue again.
Okay.
That's what causes. I would think that my phone has already connected, not knowing that they are still talking.
All right, go ahead.
How's it going?
Good. We thank God.
Wow. A lot of people don't know that. I know it will be strange here. I'm not supporting anything like that, and I don't think I will. But let's understand from another perspective. It will be strange here because people are... Raim, you know that people live a very fast-paced life abroad. Understand? There's a lot of things are strange to people in Africa. and even worse, Nigeria, because Nigeria is very backward in terms of many things. But I'm not saying this is good. But what I'm saying is that people live different lifestyles because that is abroad, it's not Nigeria. And people want you to mind your business. If you don't like it, don't do it. So let's not understand that this is what this lady, she has been in such an environment for long. And this other guy just came around from Nigeria, who is not very well into all those, constitution, all those kind of laws and regulations. You get? Open relationship is not in Nigeria. I doubt if it's in Africa, but it has been in the Western world for long.
Open relationship is everywhere, but is different from this one because I bet your girlfriend that you were dating was having an affair with other people, but you didn't know about it.
Yeah, exactly.
The difference is that
I was actually coming to that. I was actually coming to that.
Okay.
I'm telling you, a lot of people, they will say they're in a closed relationship, which they don't do all this giving consent to go outside and all that. But you find out that these so-called ones that think they are doing closed relationship, they also commit that open relationship somehow in this part of the world. But we are so good at hiding things. People are so good at covering things, and you start hiding it up and down. But one thing with these Westerners, they like to be open in everything. They will tell you they don't mind going to the court to say, "Look, I want it like this," instead of hiding it from you. Get what I'm saying? So that's their life. That's their pattern. They like to make everything official. But I'm not suggesting that it's good in any way. I myself, I don't think I would try that for any reason. But what I advise the young man, or the guy in question, is if he is looking for an opportunity to get a green card or citizenship, only if that's what he's looking for, and he should subscribe to the open relationship. But if he is trying to marry the lady forever, as in true wife, your own Ijeoma, maybe say you won't live with forever. If he's that kind, I don't think it will favor him, or if he agrees, I don't think it's going to favor him, because the woman will go about, hanging out with all sort of men, even men who will come to the husband face and puff cigarette smoke. You understand? Because it's open relationship. They believe they can just go haywire, and you never can tell. There might be such women. So if it's for a long time, if it's somebody who wants to spend your life with as a wife, I don't think you should go for it. But there's always a second option, The guy can always marry again. Even if he marries this one, he can just use it to get what he wants. You get? Since he knows that this lady is not so genuine by suggesting open relationship. So I believe he should just go for it, get what he wants, whatever papers or money or documents and all that. If he gets them, then later on he can always divert to marry another person. That would be my advice. You get?
Okay, I got you. All right now.
But if it's for just maybe he doesn't want to marry again forever, just want to settle down with this one. He doesn't mind. All he wants is the coverage, the green card stuff, and all the stuff. If it's what he wants, then he shouldn't bother about marrying again. He just stick with this one and be in the open relationship. But if he's looking further than that, as in getting his own personal family with kids and all that stuff, I don't think if you get where I'm getting to.
Yeah, well, I'm listening. I'm listening to you. Okay.
So what I'm saying in summary is, in conclusion, if the guy knows that he really... Okay, can I ask you one question?
Please do. Go ahead.
Is this guy, is he wanting to come back to Nigeria?
No, I don't have an idea.
Or or he wants to settle there.
I don't have an idea. Who travels? Who wants to come back? When you jackpot, do you usually come back to come on? What do you want to come and do?
You have to find out from the guy whether he really wants to settle with this lady, or he's just using her to get some things that he wants.
No, but the issue is that we're not even talking about that. The issue is that I just ask you that, this is what a woman wants. Whether the woman is the one using or him using is the question is, what's your advice for him? Should he say no to what a woman is asking, or should he go ahead and be with the woman and do whatever and get whatever he wants?
I'm putting myself in his shoes now. I don't know whether he really loves this woman.
Of course, if he doesn't love the woman, he won't be sending me to put this on. He would have just forget about it and flow. I mean, if you want to open a relationship, he would have said, okay, fine, let's do it together. They won't be talking about that, but he's in love with her. Of course he's in love with her. That's why we're talking about it, because he's stuck. If someone comes to you and tell you, look, I want to open a relationship, and would you want to do it or wouldn't you want to do it? It depends. I mean, if you want to do it, you wouldn't tell anyone or discuss it with anybody. You would just get into it. It's not any other person's business. But if you are telling everyone now is talking about it, looking for advice for you, it means that you truly love the person, but you're loving the wrong person, because the person style is different.
The love might be that he's using it to get something.
Well,
I don't understand.
Everybody in a relationship, people use things to get people in Nigeria here, where people are getting married. I think not getting married because of something. A girl gets married because you have money or because you have a car or something. So everybody gets married or get into a relationship for a reason. So it's a normal thing. Do you get?
Okay, what I would suggest is, see, my first advice. Let him go into the open relationship. That's the given for the first start.
Okay.
Then as he goes into the open relationship, then he calms down and watch how the partner is playing it. If she's doing it in a decent manner, some open relationship doesn't mean that maybe the wife would now turn to a harlot or something. Sometimes it might not be like that. She just wants to be free, so that if you see her talking with a male, you will not be, thinking otherwise.
Obviously,
something like that.
Obviously, you don't know what that open relationship is all about. It's about sex. It's about having a consensual sex with the other partner, not just you.
Are you saying sex must involve?
It is, and it must be involved.
Then the guy should use his brain. Let him decide what he wants. If he's fortune with the lady, then he should stick with the open relationship.
Okay.
If not, if you just want to remain genuine and get a neat family, he shouldn't subscribe to it. He shouldn't. If he wants to be genuine with a genuine family. But if he's only pursuing, all those documents and green card stuffs and opportunities, grants, or what have you, if that's what he's pursuing with the lady, he should go for it, for the open relationship. So it cuts across both ways now. But if it's not so, will I say greedy, or if it's not so demanding and wants to keep it on the low, then he shouldn't do that.
Okay. Thank you, McDonald. He shouldn't subscribe to that, but he should subscribe to VOP 90.3 FM on our socials. Thank you. Hello, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hello.
Big Prince.
Yeah, this is Big Prince. You really get it.
I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
How was your day?
Good. So, I mean, Big Prince, you know that my birthday is going to be next month, right? So, prepare and get ready.
Exactly, what's the day?
On the 7th of February.
February. Man.
February, yeah. So, now if it is...
Anyhow, God keep us alive.
Uh-huh.
How are you going to celebrate it? Celebrate it.
I will definitely let you know about that. We will celebrate it, but it's going to be on a low key, low budget, low key, and, calm way.
Anyhow.
But we definitely will be giving out things to people and making sure that people are happy.
All right. I'm involved.
Amen. So be it.
All right. So you give me every update I need to me.
All right. No problem. I'll do that.
All right. This young man you are talking of is in a very big mess and is in trauma.
I know. Well, just continue. It depends. So for some people, there might be.
You know, I am the principal of this classroom.
I know you. I almost forgot. I didn't even remember. I remember now.
Actually, the man is busy asking for the way out so that he can even rub his wisdom with other people to know the way out, especially the law in place.
Yeah.
In that civilized country.
Mm-hmm.
That is the real thing.
Okay.
But number one factor that involved him into such situation is desperation. He was too desperate. Can you hear me?
I'm hearing you. So how? So can you explain that, please?
He was too desperate. He set his target and was too desperate over it. Why? Is that desperation now that involved him into this situation? Why? Because the girl now coming at last telling him for an open affair like this with other people means that the girl has been involved into some certain affairs that elevated that girl.
Okay.
Yes. Because she's not the first person that he came in contact with. So, me looking at it, I don't know how long they have been before they agreed. They made their testament of marriage.
Yeah,
so
well,
you could have observed himself so much within what is going on before, because it's just like one meeting a ballet. You cannot be older than a ballet in a certain city. Yeah. So actually, the girl is taking him as a gold digger, and he himself is a target getter over a certain time. Because if at all that this girl didn't do this now, is inversely proportional to what he could have done to the girl. Let's think it ahead and know what is going on. Yeah, because if to say he gets actually the documents in future, no matter what is going to cost him, he will divorce the lady. Because he actually know that the girl plays ahead. Even before the girl, there must have been a trouble in their home before the young lady open her mouth and say, "Free me, I want to play away." Yeah. So, let me tell you one thing. What is needed here now is wisdom, which is the principal thing. And that is that he is certain to see if men can contribute for him to attach to what he thinks that he may be. Because as I'm talking to you now, he's psychologically imbalanced.
Okay.
He is in a cardinal point now that he doesn't really know where to go. He's in cross-sectional junction that he doesn't really know where to take left, right, forward, or backward concerning this issue. So let him listen to me now, if at all he is listening.
Of course.
Number one is somebody like me. I will make an agreement before I enter into such marriage. Agreement. And it could have been that written agreement is there. It could have been a very good thing that will lead him out of this mess. but there is none. He jumped into it with desperation to achieve comfort. Now, finally, he had to bow to the terms and conditions concerning that she will accept every condition for a moment to get the documents. Number two, he will keep himself so busy so that he himself will be less sexually attracted with the lady, but very much cordial with her, to pet her and do whatever she needed her to do. I mean, he needed him to do, I mean to say. But his time consciousness, the time gap, let him involve himself into works that will make him not to be all that available with the young lady. Number three, let him understand that he is sitting on the brink of gunpowder. Why? Because the people that he is involved in will turn around against him. Okay. You don't know the class of men he is dealing with. In fact, such ladies are every dictators, immigration, and all those things that she's luring with that can make his life and disguise his focus. So what am I saying? He should accept it and forge ahead.
Okay.
Now, when he gets the real document, he can stand his ground. Number three, if somebody like me, next, in another way, I will frustrate her so that she can divorce me. That is to say, that is the end point when I have gotten my documents. She is the one that is going to divorce me and not me divorcing her. Since there is no issue involving that, it's as simple as that. So let's look at it now. If he is now coming up to show that he is a wise guy, he is not going to achieve anything from that. In fact, the lady is going to pull her back at the end of the issue. And he is going to start his life again. It becomes a beginning again. So that is my only little advice. So
okay.
Let him involve himself in so much work that will not give him so much chance. Since the lady is playing out, the lady that is playing out might not have a much time for him. That is the tactics.
Okay.
And let her be so cordial with the lady. But the tail end of this summary, he will bring a frustrating actions that will make the lady to divorce him. And everything will work out accordingly in peace.
Okay.
God bless you.
Thank you so much for calling in, Big Prince. I'll get to you later, though. Hello. Got another caller.
Hey, bro.
Remy, welcome on board from Northern London.
It's Tottenham. This is bad. You make me feel like you make me feel like of these.
Like what?
Okay. This is a fun topic tonight.
Yeah, well, it is. It is.
I love it.
Okay.
Because I was once in an open relationship.
Oh, okay. Tell us about it. I want to hear from you.
Yeah, I mean, well, I was the babe I was with somebody, and of course the agreement between her and the other fellow was to have open whatever. I did so because the babes I was with, I mean, for the past few years, man, the girls in my life have been like, they've never been able to cope with my lifestyle.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a bad life. It's just because of the fact that I love my career over I love career and money over what they want. And they're like the girls that are usually, you know, all these girls of nowadays that'll be saying, before I turn 30, I want to be married, you know.
Okay.
And I'm the so the girl I was with them before I found this other person. We met just after I did my first degree. And in her head, she was thinking we're gonna get married, and I was telling her, "Oh, babe, we're gonna get married. Okay, of course, we will do that, but we have to work towards the future, you know. I mean, she, as a typical African girl, you know, either somebody that our parents were like, that guy going out with, you should." So, and she thought we're gonna do that at that point in time, but eventually I started my master's. So then she was like, you did this, we should do it anyway. And I was like, oh no, babe, listen, I mean, this is master. I mean, masters today in this world is like a first degree because things are changing rapidly.
Yeah.
So she was patient, and I was like telling her, scoping her, oh, when I finish my master, we will sort this out.
Okay.
So when I finished my master, PPP, and she thought we were going to sorting things out on the day of my graduation. We were like hanging out, eating, people were like. So a few weeks after, I found out I got an offer for PhD.
Wow.
And a crisis began from then. And, you know, anyway, so when she eventually waved goodbye, she didn't want to hang out with a guy like me. Then I met this lady, and of course the contract she did with our partner was open relationship, and it was such an open one. Yeah. So it was such an open one, and I actually I met a guy, of course from a distance. We never got close. She introduced me to him, and we just waved, and that was it. So, yeah, it was just, I mean, this person lamenting with you, have they had kids?
No.
Oh my God. Because I was thinking if they've had kids, I would just tell him, go get DNA of those kids done, you know. I was going to say, go get DNA of those kids done. And I mean, people need to come to a reality. I mean, people are saying, oh, it's the West and West and West. It's not just the Western thing. It's happening down there in Nigeria. There are many married women who are doing side hustle. You know what I mean by side hustle? I'm serious.
Of course, I know about that.
I'm serious. There are many married men who are doing side hustle. I mean, those married women who are doing side hustle, I know them well. Of course, I always tell them, oh, babe, I don't do married women. And because I know the culture that apply here do not apply there.
Yeah.
I just tell them, okay, what do you want? Okay, I'm going to help you with this. I'm going to help you with that. And that's all. So open relationship is a reality. And I think, I mean, the person I am with currently, we call our relationship part-time relationship.
Okay.
It's a part-time one. And we agreed not to share what we do. I mean, not to ask each other what we do in the absence of one another.
Okay.
So when we are together, she's not going to tell me, oh, where were you? If I tell her, where were you last night? If I tell her, I was at Bucking's Bar in Camden. Oh, what were you doing? Who are you with? Oh, I was with my friend and all of that.
That's
what
nice.
Did you afterwards?
I mean, that's nice. Because
she's not allowed to ask that.
Because if I have that kind of relationship, I'll be so happy, because that's one of the craziest things. That's one thing I hate in my life. You are just strolling somewhere, see a friend, and all of a sudden you're getting a call from your wife. Hello, darling, sweetheart, or whatever they call you. And that's it. Daddy, where are you? Where have you been? Where are you? be asking such questions. I mean, come on. If this relationship is going to be like this, I'm going to love it. I think I lost from me. Oh, are you okay? You're still here. Okay, fine.
Are you there?
I'm here. I think it's a network.
Yeah, well, we plan to have a future together in a way, but largely we love each other like crazy, like mad. We do, and all of our household knows me. Of course, she doesn't really know much of my own family member. So, but we do plan. Of course, we are different ideological standpoint.
Okay.
And that, I mean, she finding it difficult to compromise. Of course, I will not be the guy to blink first because she does not believe in the idea of God and a guy having a faith.
Oh, she's an atheist.
No, well, she's not an atheist. She just believes religion is. I mean, she's a well-read woman.
Oh, okay, fine.
She just believes when you look at the history of religion, like Islam, Christianity, killings, bloodshed.
Yeah.
So she's not able to sink into that area, that zone.
Okay.
But she liked me as a person.
Okay.
But she's finding it difficult too. Then I said to her, even if we come together, I will always go to church on Sunday morning because of what I do there. I am the church saxophonist. I'm blow
nice.
All these women to shake their back and all of that. So she knows that quite all right. But I think open relationship, is down to the individual.
Exactly.
You get me?
Exactly.
If it's something, it's a reality. It happens in Nigeria. Stop deceiving yourself because people say, it happens, but you don't know it. But because the Western girls don't hide things.
Exactly.
They tell you what to do. What are you doing?
It's true.
A girl will tell you. A girl will come and tell you tell you. Oh, I'm coming from so well. Oh, that's what did you have? Oh, I had drink. I have coke and I have weed. That's Igbo in their hand.
Mm-hmm.
She will tell you she had it.
Mm-hmm.
And all these things are not like 10. So if you are in, and that's why a lot of Nigerians that come to this part of the world have problem because to get a lot of my friends nearly got into trouble. I have to just come and tell them, guys, listen, you don't do that here. You don't do that here. This is how it works here. So if this brother want the babe, let him just agree to the deal. Because open relationship, him himself can go and hunt. So it's a communion of hunter. So, go and hunt. I go and hunt. So whatever you hunt, so thank you, bro.
She should go and hunt. I hunt my own.
I hunt yours. I hunt my own. And periodically, it is important to talk about the health and safety aspect of it.
Okay.
If you can just tell her that, okay, are you going to be safe with this and all of that?
Yeah, so cover up and, stuff like that.
Look, this is 2024. All our friends learn to live in the present. Don't live in the past.
Okay.
Because the future will be tougher than this.
True, though.
The future, 10 years, 20 years time will be tougher than this, bro. God bless you.
God bless you, Raim.
I love relationship. I will do more of it if I have the opportunity.
Okay. No problem. Thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate you. And I will get to you soon. And I didn't actually want to talk about this, but maybe I'll just say it tomorrow and next tomorrow. I'm just going to be ringing into your ears, okay? All right, now, so much calls are coming in through our direct calls, direct line, and I will not be able to pick it because it's just 3 minutes to the top of the hour. So if I've not picked your calls, I am so sorry. I'll pick a call tomorrow, okay? And tomorrow we're having Thursday is the trending Thursday. We're going to get into everything that is trending, and we're going to talk about it. And tomorrow I want to have someone who is an expert in journalism, expert in things to be my guest, and then it's going to be online, and so he will be the one analyzing the things and the trending news that we're hearing from here and out. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate your talks. I know this is to some people it might not be a very a serious issue, but it is a serious issue. Along the line, a lot of you actually must have learned one or two stuff from it. And whether you like it or not, the radio station is supposed to inform you, educate you, and also take a little from it, if you know what I mean. So, I mean, I know that a lot of you have learned a lot of things today. And I know that my man, definitely, he has gotten to know what to do. Okay. So, but before I leave here, as Remy would say, there is an open relationship going on already. Believe me. It's just that in the Western world, you have a lot of people being very open. I mean, the people out there being open. Okay. And I'm not going to tell you that I know these things. I do know these things, but I want to hear from you. And then sometimes here, I just try to behave as if I don't know, but I put myself in the middle. And so you can, bring your A game and let me hear from you and see what's in your mind. And then I'll do mine later. But Faulkner from New York, Remy, and B Prince and so many other guys, including Leonardo they have said it all. And Faulkner was the first person who actually opened the doors to let everyone understand what that is. And he just killed it from in and out. So I want to thank everyone for calling in. Of course, my man is getting the information. He will definitely figure out exactly how it's going to go about it. I don't want to get into too much details of, spinning every little detail of his life and blah, blah, blah. So I kept it just normal. Okay. So you can just talk. And needless of too many questions, if he's this, if it's that, but which is, it's okay. But the major thing is that he definitely must have gotten the information to know what to do next. Okay. So if you find yourself in this kind of stuff, you just look at yourself and know exactly what you do. Weigh the options. You understand? You know what category you belong. Weigh the options. What you're going to gain, what you're going to lose. If you're going to lose a lot, maybe you just stick your ass down there. Stick your ass down there. If you're not going to lose, then you can just decide to do whatever you feel that is good for you. Getting a little information from the Voice of the People community has impact a little knowledge and information in your bank. So now you have it in your mind. You can decide exactly what you want and go ahead and do it. Okay. So if you find yourself in this kind of shoes one more time, just weigh the options and, lose, gain, know what you want and go for it. Okay. All right. Now, thank guys. I appreciate you guys. And as I'm celebrating my birthday in this in this modern time, I don't usually do this, but since I'm going to be doing it in a different way, I do not celebrate birthdays. Like I just go out with friends, we hang out, have a cake court and stuff like that. I don't even do it a couple of years ago. I've not been doing it, but this year I decided to do it. And because I just, for some reasons best known to me. Okay. So on that particular day, it's really going to be Wednesday. It is Wednesday and I'm going to be here. So we're going to figure out what we're going to do that particular day. And then the weekend, if I'm hanging out anywhere and you're in town in Lagos, we will hang out together. All right. So that's how we're going to do it. Okay. So I see you guys. Today is already 12 midnight, 2 minutes gone past that hour. And I'll see you again 9:30. And it will be Thursday, Trending Thursday. It will be interesting. And I'll see you guys. Until then, I'll catch you on the next one. Take care. God bless.